committed there. You're against the Storm. You can't easily get out, and great job by Boom to kind of secure their Medusa's game, secure her farm and stacks, and they're just going to keep on stacking more and more for her.
Right. Now, we did see in the first series of the day, Polaris was playing against Neon, and we saw the power of this like late game Doom that came out from them. Do you think that Jabs is going to be able to have a similar type of performance in this game where he can, you know, as the sort of main hero that's having a good time, can he carry the game for him?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Right now, they see this Sand King farming a big stack of Ancients, and Boom want to come in and contest it. It's all the big juicy ones left. This is a lot of gold.
FBZ, he finds them. Oh, they get him right away. Jabs in trouble. Jabs dead. And Armel, I mean, he is going to be able to take a couple of those large camps. So almost at those boots of travel. But yeah, Might is stunned now for Doom.
And they're getting the, triple stack here at the big camp. That is big from Boom. Just getting that ward down, that high ground ward, they saw it happening. They were able to come on in. They leech some of the XP away from the Sand King as well. Just great rotation from them. Yeah, as far as Jabs' game go, he finishes the Midas, doesn't get to use it before he dies. I think Doom is kind of this just very timing-based hero. You want to fight around your Blink BKB. You know, obviously there's the late game scaling with Refresher and other items. I think Doom is one of these great heroes that can go so many different items, but mid lane now being jumped.
Armel for him. Didn't stand a chance. Quick in, quick out.
Everywhere. I think Boom just had too much map control. They're able to get all these power runes, and Yopaj just keeps making plays. So I don't think Doom's going to be the hero that carries this game. You need to use this Doom's like good early starting gold to try and create space for heroes like the Drow Ranger and the Sand King.
Okay. Well, we'll see if they can start to come online. But Armel right now, I mean, he's having to play that role of like tower holder, but he's got brown boots and a magic wand. Like magic wand is his tank up item right now. Yep. And they're just not doing what they need at this point in time for FNATIC.
I think Armel's realizing he needs to he's just not going to be able to survive and defend these towers, so he's going to go Blink instead of the Boots of Travel, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. He didn't buy the bot, so I'm like, he must be saving his Blink. He's just going to start making some plays. Like, this game has gone very poorly, and a Boots of Travel is just going to be, like, more greed. Like, you've got a Doom, you've got a Drow who needs to farm. You can't afford to have, like, 3 greedy farming cores, so he needs to play around his Hoodwink as well as like Shadow Demon. Even the Doom may get forced to get involved very early just because of this slow start.
Right. Well, and if there's one benefit, at least for now, for FNATIC, it's that, well, it's looking a little scary. Disruption is out. They haven't. There's no way to keep him alive here. Raven is mega dead. Yeah, I don't even need to finish the sentence because even the benefits are not really working out for him right well. But it was that Jackie is probably not going to want to fight a ton. But, I mean, if he's off to this type of start, he actually could join in with them before too long.
Here we go. Potential epicenter mid. They need this to work, but Storm is just playing further back.
And DJ,
smoke revealed.
Looking for him. Wants to kill him. Won't be enough, though. They won't be able to find the finish. And they miss completely.
Yeah, they need a follow-up stun. I think DJ was going for the sharpshooter, but they're going to maybe get FBZ instead.
Round 2 of this, holding on to the Doom. Jabs, hanging on to it, wants to kill FBZ and go for round 2 of this, but he's stunned, and he's going to get killed without casting a Doom. And Armel invis. They know right where he is, but I don't know if they're going to be able to finish him off. Armel able to get out with that invis rune.
Yeah. Well, it's something, but definitely not what they were hoping for. They went on the Storm there. DJ charged up a sharpshooter, but there was no chain stun. Like, either he needed to be the chain stun, or like someone like a Doom needed to commit his ult. I don't think Doom was actually there for it, so it was a bit odd from FNATIC thinking they could just kill the Storm there without, you know, it's epicenter Fire Strike, but you just need a second stun. No one threw one.
Yeah. Well, they will get a D ward. That Observer placed back behind the tower, and again, Armel and DJ right behind him here. They are going to go immediately, but a tough chance for a kill. DJ throws it out. There's the bushwhack to follow up, and the kill. So that is what FNATIC wanted earlier against the Storm.
Yes. Yeah, maybe DJ just couldn't get close enough for the bushwhack or something. Either way, we'll see Boom defend this bottom lane. I think with the Abaddon here and the potential for a Storm TP rotation, they're in more than well equipped to kind of defend any tower they want. They've even got a Blink Dagger on Mars now, so it just feels like nobody on FNATIC is safe to really show themselves for any kind of a push here.
Right. Everybody's kind of just AFKing for the moment, it looks like. There is something kind of interesting here, though. Jab's going for the break creep. So we'll have a 3-second duration break. Against Mars, it's great. Being able to take off Overload's pretty cool. Medusa's no longer split shot, and there's some neat stuff there.
Definitely nice. I don't think he's going to hold on to it once he gets, like, Blink. He probably just wants the Centaur stun. That's kind of your classic, but... You know, 3-second break is definitely, if you're stunning somebody or just trying to deal with a Medusa in a team fight, sounds pretty helpful.
Yeah. Needs to be able to survive, though, and right now that has tended to be the issue, as a 4,000 gold lead for Boom.
Yeah. Just, Doom's not really that hero that you can expect to be able to easily just go in and right-click people. And honestly, I just don't think a 3-second break is long enough to even really affect Medusa or bother her that much.
The last couple of minutes feel like they have kind of all been going Boom's way, with the exception of that one kill onto FBZ. But, of course, FNATIC likely just waiting for that next round of items for themselves before they can maybe hit a power spike. I mean, Drow's trying to go in for Yasha and then go back for the BKB. And we'll see if... you know, Raven has the ability to hold off this type of pressure that's coming their direction, but it's like a smoke up already from Boom, going together with the Mars, with the Monkey King, Storm right behind him, with the Orchid reveal.
Yeah. Everything's just happening a bit faster than FNATIC would like this game. Like, Orchid on Storm, Blink on Mars, like, these two items coming out at the same time is... It's a problem, and we're going to see FNATIC keep getting ran at, and this Drow's only died once so far, but I feel like Raven is going to have to farm in, like, the safest, most, like, far back places on the map to, like, you know, stand a chance of getting anything this game, and he's either going to get out-farmed, or he's going to be dying if he's farming in, like, the dangerous places.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, does it? He's definitely been just... I think that this was, like, something they knew could happen coming in with the last pick, but so many of those bans were targeted against the normal culprits, whether it be the Terrorblade or, you know, I don't think TA was banned, but I don't know if that really solves your problem either. It just felt like the draft from Boom had so many answers inherently in it that it was really tough for FNATIC to come up with an answer. But if they can get there, you know, being able to pierce through the Medusa that armor's got, the armor that Medusa has, maybe that could be like the saving grace for him. We'll have to see.
Yeah. All it's going to take is like one nice fight here in the mid game, which I think for FNATIC there's no like major items coming up, so it's going to come down to more their execution. And if anything, it's Boom who's hit these like big scary item timing, so they're going to have to like maybe bait somebody. Like, I don't think FNATIC can get a clean team fight. That's just not possible. But they need to have like a nice disruption save where they buy some time, turn it around, get a Doom on it, like Doom on Storm, and win the fight from there. So.
And some of it is like just that setup that you get from the Monkey King, right? This was first phase pick. This hero has looked so unbelievably good. I know you got to ban all these other things when you're playing against Boom, the Opage Ember. I think we had a DP ban in there too, or something along those lines. But like, holy moly, this Monkey King is crazy.
I love that Monkey support. This Monkey hasn't even skilled a single point in Jingo. It's full. It's 4-4-0. I mean, Primal Spring and Treat and Boundless Strike, like the way these spells operate as a support, you're in fog on the trees. You see the enemy, and you get the jump. Like Boundless Strike it's like Fissure essentially, with what it can bring to the table. It makes positioning so hard. Like you can think you're in a good spot as FNATIC, but until like later on, or if you have a way to scout the trees, it's just, or you have some kind of ward like over your trees, it's impossible to fight into areas of the map. And that you don't want to 5-man. Like you want to be able to like 5-man on a cliff ward against Monkey King, but we're still early mid game. We gotta farm. You gotta split up. You gotta collect. You're like collecting resources. You know.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too, is that like maybe there's going to be another way that you try and punish this Monkey King, whether it be like the laning Sage or something, but he's still kind of like a good laner, so that also doesn't feel great. And then as you said, it's like these mid games, it's like, okay, if I'm support, I don't need to farm, so I can just run around, set up kills for my Storm Spirit. And speaking of which, we might just end up with one in a second, as I think we're ready to hop back into the game, and they're all underneath a ward.
Oh no.
Do they find him? Ooh, all right. Quick on the fingers.
Yeah, the smoke reveal there not working out, but Yopaj as well as Tim still smoked up on their heroes. They're making the move towards top. And they stick around for too long here. Kind of that desperate start of the game where you just got to stick around longer for farm.
Pops the ulti, immediately down. Silence is there, and Doom, he's done.
It's tricky. When you're losing, you feel like you have to take chances and be greedier. Otherwise, you're just going to get more outfarmed and fall further behind. So, naturally, some of these players are going to farm waves they maybe shouldn't be. Here comes a potential punishment. We were just talking about him. It's the monkey, Tims. He sees all this. He just sits on a tree by the tower and sees all these heroes come in to kind of either set up or defend.
And immediately the dust is out. The bushwhack to turn, but will it be enough? No! FBZ already there, and they find the hoodwink too. FNATIC just can't catch a break.
Damn, they're just ready to fight, ready to... For a second, I actually had a brain... I thought the Mars was on FNATIC there. I was like, oh, it's a good arena, but it's too late. I was like, it's too late. The Sand King's already dead. And I was like, wait a second, that's boom.
They're all there.
The arena wasn't even needed, but it was a great... It's just smart to kind of chop down all those trees to make sure that you see everything going on, since Monkey was kind of committed to like the bottom side of the tower. And now with tier 2 tower down means outpost control, Roshan theoretically.
Oh,
and
no.
Storm's not done.
Yeah, Januel found. He was just on top of the ward, lets him die to the soul burn, burns through all of his mana, gets the kill.
Yeah, we're looking at a scenario where Boom are just playing the map so well, getting all this vision out, great control. They've taken the enemy outpost, and if they get Roshan, Storm again, amazing Aegis carrier. I've got to imagine they give it to him over the Medusa, but this Medusa is about to hit that like scary 2-item timing with Mantiscati, and we could just see Boom start to try and push down the lane.
Yeah, they pop the ulti. They want to kill so badly, but this is the strength of this ABBA, right? You just run in, and you're like, all right, they caught me, they're there, we figured it out, and then you can walk away freely. So tough stuff ahead for FNATIC, and yeah, I thought Fear was being a little bit glib, saying like 0% chance, but man, it is a tough one out here for him.
Oh yeah. You scan Roshan. Will they go for a smoke on this? It feels like they're in that really tough situation where maybe they just have to, but at the same time, it seems like FNATIC's saying, okay, they're in Roshan, let's use this time to farm bottom, farm mid. You still have to be a little careful because Storm will happily try and come pick you off. They get the nice D-ward though, so they at least can farm a bit safer down bottom.
Oh man, Yopaj might go style mode here in a second. He's gonna have Aegis and regen rune. He might sip from Roche, depending on how this goes. Do they reveal on the bottom side of the map? Raven was there. He's just gonna use it to farm probably, it looks like.
That's where you can see Boom's discipline. They're prioritizing like controlling certain, like they could defend bottom tier 1 tower, but they're kind of just choosing not to because they feel like it doesn't ultimately like help them like get into a stronger position. They feel strongest pushing out mid and top, controlling this entire top side, and forcing FNATIC to come back to defend rather than defending bottom, giving FNATIC more space.
And Jabs, he's just gonna get caught and killed here, and they does not get a chance to get off a Doom or anything at all. Now purchasing the gem on ABBA, so all of this wardage that actually isn't really even there for FNATIC is going to get taken away as well.
This makes life so much harder when you're playing with a completely dark map and can't get any vision up. They've got wards down bottom, which is where that one part of the map where FNATIC feel like they can safely farm, but it just isn't enough, and they're not done.
Armel, oh, and the Orchis catches the Shadow Demon. Really nicely played, and that's going to be Armel dead. Dude, they're on it.
They are. The vision game has just been huge. I mean, it's not just the Monkey King. They've got great wards, but the fact that Monkey King can initiate from fog with Boundless Strike as a setup is just so damn good.
And are not stopping anytime soon. Scotty done for Jackie now, and going for Lincoln's next, because why not? You're going up against the Doom. Let's see it.
He's learning from, this is the Mushi Medusa build.
Hey.
Coach Mushi, it was the Manta Lincolns. I remember Black used to hate every single game his Medusa would go no damage.
I mean,
Jackie's like, paying homage.
I remember a couple of those games. I think we cast a couple of them together and seen people rage out about it. Little did we know, all these years later, Jackie puts it to good use here.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I always thought Medusa's job as a carry wasn't to like do crazy amounts of single target damage. Like, you stay alive, get stats.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad in my end. Oh, he used to do yeah. Like, I guess he wouldn't get the Scotty, but
yeah, not till later. You go like BKB afterwards. That's the ultimate stay alive.
Full, yeah.
Well, FNATIC could use a little bit of that help right now. Stay alive. I don't think it's going to happen this time. BKB used from jabs, wants to go for him. Doesn't use the Doom because this fight is already over. Everybody's dying. Can even one get away? Armel has to blink off in the trees and TP out.
Like this is where if you're FNATIC, you're saying, "Don't worry, guys, we already qualified for the major. Keep your morale up. Going to the major."
That's happening.
But
Don't
boom,
worry.
this is the game 3 decider. They win this, they are guaranteed top 3. They're guaranteed going to the major. Whether or not they get first, second, or third is still undecided. But it's a top 3 finish. That's what matters more than anything. Obviously, you want to finish first. It's more DPC points, but getting to that major is a big opportunity to get your TI invite.
Yeah, and this is still a chance for them also, like, you know, potentially to get a tie-breaking situation, and I think that they'd have the decider then as well, and potentially, you know, have the first spot, I think, is still a possibility for Boom. Am I wrong in that?
I think they can definitely get first. I mean, FNATIC's undefeated, so they
Yeah.
need to, yeah, they definitely need to beat FNATIC. But I think if they tie for first, there would be a tiebreaker match.
Okay.
Game.
Well, big stuff
And
here.
you're out.
Gotta run away. They're
I feel like
chasing
someone
you.
has to die here.
Yeah,
like,
they
wait,
definitely are.
They were just deciding which one do we want to kill, the support or do we try to get a Sand King?
Well, maybe we'll get both. Armel has to get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
And Disruptor ulti, or excuse me, Shadow Demon ulti used on FBZ before he ended up going to the grave, but now pressuring the high ground. Boom. Wanting to take this one in hand, and the spear ends up finding Armel of all heroes.
Always smoke pops though.
Tim spots him, ready for the jump in. Ooh, the X afterwards. Now Jabs walks forward, still has Doom used onto this Medusa. Will it be enough damage though? She just walks away, keeps on punching, not afraid, and Jabs gonna get saved at the last second, but the jump in from Yopaj is there, pulling back onto both of them. FBZ being that bulwark right in front. We're going to TI to Skem. And good game is called as FNATIC can read the writing on the wall. And it's all coming up, Boom.
They may not be going to TI just yet, but they're going to the major. And with, you know, last DPC season finishing first place, winning the regional finals, and now a guaranteed top 3 here. You can see them there. This is the first time I've seen Boom actually, like, yeah, they know. They know this is what come to the major. Actual celebrations. This is not like, oh, we just won a best of 3. This is a big deal for these boys. They won the last big international LAN with the Dubai tournament, and now they want to make their mark on international Dota at a Valve DPC event. And honestly, congratulations. They were the better team today pretty convincingly, even though it went to 3 games.
And, you know, I think that there's excitement there, not just because, like, they're going to it, but also proving, like, yeah, we are the team that you need to beat. And on top of that, they're going to actually get a chance to try their luck against all of the teams, you know, across all of the regions, which is going to be something to watch for. So I can't wait for that. I also can't wait for the interview because I hope that there's going to be some, like, good emotion coming out from that one. It's always awesome. But for now, at least for us, we're going to end it here. Game goes to 3 series. FNATIC were able to win one out there at the beginning, but Boom put the clamps on at the end. For now, we're going to go a quick break. When we get back, Candle's going to talk to the winners.